Yeah, so this is going to be part 2 of the last video I made. And the last time I talked about taking 101 and proved that he was a hypocrite. That when it came to One Piece he was nothing but a fanboy. And I also proved that he is capable of being critical. But in today's video I am going to talk about ForneverWorld. And it's going to be the same way. I will show clips from his videos talking about Fairy Tail, shitting on Fairy Tail, ranting about Fairy Tail. And then I am going to make comparisons with how he reacted to One Piece being complete bullshit. Like when it came to Fairy Tail, he was like angry. He made like 20 videos about hating on Fairy Tail. People think I made a lot of videos hating on One Piece, and that's true, but he made a lot of videos hating on Fairy Tail. And when it came to Fairy Tail, he was so angry that the characters have bullshit abilities out of nowhere. So yeah, when One Piece did the exact same thing, giving good guys all these bullshit abilities that they never had. Just so they would be able to defeat enemies that were way stronger than them. Well, how did ForneverWorld react to it? Well, let's just play the clip.
So y'all know what I came to do today. One Piece chapter 1044, 1044. Do you copy me? Because this chapter, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been this hype about manga in a while. About a chapter in particular, especially, I have not been this hyped. This is Gear 5th. This gotta be Luffy. What the hell is that? It's on the roof. Yo, how is Kaido scared? Kaido's scared. What is this? It's Luffy. And he's still laughing with that thing on his head. Hold on. Yo, he's buff. What the hell? Oh, look at his face. She. Look at him. Look at him. Ah! Holy shit, there's so much going on right here. So he is literally, okay, they made it cartoony. I ain't gonna cap. Like, this is mad cartoony. Like, the way he's just swinging Kaido around like he's nothing but crazy as it is. He's literally just, oh my god. It's like if somebody just grabbed the Gyarados and just started swinging them around. Wow, this is freaking epic already. Holy shit, when the anime, oh my god. Yo, Joy Boy. Ah!
Okay, so I have no idea where to even start with this guy. He has made so many videos about Fairy Tail, but I guess the first video I am going to absolutely tear apart is called Major Rant Fairy Tail Chapter 519 Erza is Superman.
Yeah. Yeah. That chapter. Wow. So, Erza, this bitch is Superman now. We got fucking Superman and fucking Fairy Tail, so she can not only, with pretty much majority of her bones, she took a swipe in the last chapter, and all she had was the bones in her right arm that were functioning. She was able to launch herself up, fucking take out a meteor, a giant fucking meteor, take it out, and then have enough strength to drop back down and slash a dragon.
Okay, so first of all, this guy kept saying fuck and fuck this and fuck that. Like, okay, real edgy guy, but for Neverworld, there are children watching you. You cannot say fuck in front of children. Do you have no shame at all? Like, I don't understand what's with these guys and Fairy Tail. It brings out the worst in them. For Neverworld is like fuck this and fuck that. And in last video I made about Taking was also like no, you can't fucking do it. Okay, but now let's talk about the important stuff. How ForneverWorld is so angry that Erza is able to fight with broken bones. You know, that really reminds me of something. A character with every single bone broken in their body being able to fight and win the fight? Where have I ever seen that before? Wait a moment. Wasn't it in One Piece when Zoro was fighting against King? When literally every single bone in Zoro's body was broken? He was fighting against a Yonko commander? And he was able to defeat a Yonko commander with every single bone in his body being broken. And how did ForneverWorld react to that? Well, let's play the clip.
King notices that Zoro has caught on to his abilities and essentially the weakness of his ability, and Zoro's like, yo dog, why you blocking? You scared, dog? You scared, huh? You know these swords about to get that ass, dog. And you know he's trying to even use his sword to rip Zoro's swords away and shit like that. Like you can see that King was starting to get a little worried.
So when Zoro fights with every single bone in his body being broken, ForneverWorld is like, ah yeah, Zoro is like, ah you're worried King, you're worried that my swords are gonna get that ass. But when Erza fights with broken bones in her body, then it's like, fuck and fuck. Like at this point, I can already end the video. I already proved that this guy is a hypocrite. I mean, let's be honest here, even the most hardcore ForneverWorld fanboys, they can't defend this shit.
But with a sword, with one arm, one functioning arm, and a sword with a little bit of enchanted magic from Wendy is enough to take out Eileen from her dragon form. That don't fucking make sense. It's stupid as fuck. Now, on top of it, the fact that with one fucking arm, this bitch is taking out a meteor. That's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe of exactly why people hate on fucking Fairy Tail. It's bottom line, this is why people are disgruntled and always come at Fairy Tail, and Fairy Tail has looked like an abomination to the shonen battle scene because of these nonsensical bits.
Okay, so ForneverWorld just said that Fairy Tail's fights are an abomination to the shonen industry. People hate on shonen because of Fairy Tail's fights. And he was so angry that he had to say fuck every single few seconds. But I can also say that One Piece's fights in Wano were a complete abomination. I think that Zoro versus King was an abomination. I think that Luffy versus Kaido is the biggest abomination I have ever seen with my eyes. And did you say fuck to that? No, of course not. You started yelling, screaming and hyping, Kaido's scared! Kaido's scared! I can't believe that these guys are such hypocrites. They will literally take anything from Fairy Tail, even if it's something minor, and they will absolutely tear it apart. Okay, but when One Piece has the biggest plot hole in 25 years happening, all these guys are hyping, yelling, screaming. Everyone in that industry, in the YouTube manga reviewing sector, they are all hypocrites. It's absolutely unbelievable.
To the end, that is disgusting. It's like, how the fuck do you do constantly the same old repetitive shit in Fairy Tail where you're giving them these easy ass pull wins? It honestly looks as though Hiro Mashima doesn't put that much thought into the fights. He just thinks of really cool shit and runs with it without thinking, wait a minute, taking out a dragon with a little bit of enchanted magic when the Dragon Slayers themselves couldn't take out lesser or weaker dragons on their full-on power, but an injured one-armed Erza can...
Okay, so now ForneverWorld is complaining about Fairy Tail giving their characters easy ass pull wins. Something that One Piece has never done, right? I mean, let's look at the Peace Pirates. How many of the Peace Pirates won against their enemy? The answer is 0. Every single one of them lost. And all the good guys got bullshit power-ups out of literally nowhere. Zoro, with broken bones, was able to defeat a Yonko commander. How did ForneverWorld react? Oh my god, it's so amazing, Zoro's gonna clap that ass with his katanas. Sanji turned into a cyborg and kicked Queen into space. Nico Robin developed new abilities that she never once showed having. She was easily able to defeat Black Maria. Trafalgar, Law and Geed got awakenings that they never once showed that they had. And they defeated Big Mom. And then there's Luffy, who turned into a bullshit god to defeat Kaido. So easy wins, always with the easy wins One Piece. But of course, only Fairy Tail's easy wins can be called out. One Piece has to be worshipped by these guys, even when it's full of flaws. Let's remind everyone how this guy acted when Luffy turned into a bullshit god and easily defeated Kaido, started toying with Kaido, turned Kaido into a jumping rope.
I haven't been this hype about manga in a while. About a chapter in particular, especially. I have not been this hyped. This is Gear 5th. This gotta be Luffy. What the hell is that? It's on the roof. Yo, how is Kaido scared? Kaido's scared. What is this? It's Luffy. And he's still laughing with that thing on his head. Hold on. Yo, he's buff. What the hell? Oh, look at his face. She. Look at him. Look at him. Ah! Holy shit, there's so much going on right here. So he is literally, okay, they made it cartoony. I ain't gonna cap. Like, this is mad cartoony. Like, the way he's just swinging Kaido around like he's nothing, but crazy as it is. He's literally just, oh my god. It's like if somebody just grabbed the Gyarados and just started swinging them around. Wow, this is freaking epic already. Holy shit, when the anime, oh my god. Yo, Joy Boy. Ah!